race. And I think that maybe Hassan Piker, at the time, just did not think it would be a close race, so maybe it didn't matter. And now after the fact, all he could do is cope about it.
Okay, guys, how's everybody doing? Let's turn this down.
It shouldn't have mattered if he
So
endorsed Kamala
loud.
Harris or not. There should be no stratosphere where things play out the way they do.
And let's turn on the game noise.
Should have some questions for him because they probably went into that election not realizing where everybody stood.
Combat against the couch, not necessarily even against the Republican Party, but usually you're fighting against the couch, people who just don't go out and vote. And for me, the way I see it is if the Democrats
streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
The St. Peter's baby known as Hassan Piker is being a baby that moderate politicians don't want to interact with him because he totally is a moderate, trust me.
I just don't understand something. What is your point as a political content creator if not to encourage people to go out and vote for the candidate that you would like to win? I mean, when you look at the top, like the echelon of value that comes from political content creators, it comes out of like who is canvassing, who is doing in real life events, who is debating in public settings, right? Like that's what you're looking at. It's not just who throws the most amount of money; it's who's knocking on doors, and that's usually what people look to and go, "Oh, that's somebody who gives a shit." If you can't even be fucked to like endorse a candidate, then why are you even making like political content? What is your end goal here? I don't know.
Democratic establishment makes this decision one more time, just as they did with Hillary Clinton, just as they did with Kamala Harris. In some ways,
I wish this.
Not voting sends.
All right, let's try that.
Cool.
All right, let's go to special events. Rimac. We're gonna get this car. 9100, not yet met. Let's see. We can.
Then they just don't.
Listen, the message doesn't go out to me. Fucking white guy with a YouTube channel. Message didn't make it to me.
Let me tell you something. I agree with
the message goes out to the people who he claims he gives a fuck about.
everything you say, but as a person
What
who
do we got?
lived in a red state for 50 years,
Oh shit!
I would crawl through 10 feet of concrete.
I'm out of money.
Even though I think he's duplicitous, a hypocrite, a thirst trap.
I need 100. Jesus Christ! I need like
Why is
60K.
she talking about politics? Wasn't she an expert in leashes or something? What the fuck is she doing here?
Hungry for
Where can I
power,
get
all
that?
of the things that you say, and harms the Democratic Party and sets the psychological soil to be more prey to fascism.
This was his fucking. This is my source on shot collars or some shit. Why the fuck is she here?
All of that.
That's the only reason I know her.
I agree with. But there are so many.
Who the fuck wrote thirst trap in my chat? That's deplorable. Deplorable. Dude, a deplorable thirst trap. That's what I see when I look at her.
Young, queer, black, brown, marginalized people in red states. And even though this corporate Democrat is...
Oh, she said it. Okay, I thought you said that she was a thirst trap. I was like, what the fuck is she wearing a turtleneck, my guy?
You see it in a long-term game. In the short-term game, I've got a President Newsom over a President J.D. Vance.
I thought my chat was gooning hard. This dude would vote third party. Mario versus Bowser. Yeah, dude.
Ah shit! Let's turn on the.
That's fucking dude. Come on.
Turn on the music.
Credit for Madami. Nepo baby privilege. Easy to take that position when you're rich, straight, white passing, and won't feel any of the harm and results. What an ignorant prick. Bro said he's the biggest left-wing streamer, and he helped Madami get elected, and then takes absolutely zero responsibility for Kamala losing. Again, I don't think he has any responsibility to take. I just find it really funny. Hassan drops a series of tweets in his feed. He's not really happy about it.
There's something funky.
But Hassan dropped a series
Why
of
is it
tweets
all
in response to him
jittery?
So first, he went, shit limbs, you don't care about losing to Trump. Now what you will obey in advance to their hypothetical establishment candidate, while there isn't even a guarantee of election using marginalized people to control as Gavin throws trans people into the bus. Wait, the bus? Which bus? Not a bus, you guys don't wonder what the fuck you guys hear? Dude, I'm sorry, I'm a member of the audience. Bro, I'm pissed at you. And it's not just some debate where you're like, trans people in the chat who are talking to him. It's just like, dude, they became like a secondary issue as soon as he entered the house and stuff like that. That's so fucking funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I mean, dude, shitless don't care about Mr. Trump now. You need to see it necessary for Kamala Harris. When asked if you vote for Gavin Newsom, being Gavin President Hassan said vote for his party, you're in a that could be anybody. That could be literally anybody. But I'm sure if I keep reading,
Oh shit!
That narrows it down. Nick Fuentes, Sam Hyde, and Lauren Southern is a very specific list of people that he could be calling out. Dude, my whole chat's like, he's talking about Destiny! He's talking about Destiny! It's Destiny!
10,000 bonus. Alright, let's do this one more time. I think still have.
He's talking about Destiny. Don't talk to me about obeying in advance. Vote blue no matter who got us in this. Wait, what does that mean? Dude, this is such a funny sentence. Vote blue no matter who got us in this mess. If you voted blue no matter who, if everyone was blue. doing too much. They're not winning anymore. We can't vote blue. We have to vote third party. It's the only way to save them. You're just as medically stupid as the MAGA cult. Anthony in the left, who is really low, who turned the charge and lied about the general, who even wants to stop Israel. I'll vote for anyone who sincerely believes in making it happen. I can't stress this enough. I think that I think that the majority of gun voters would like free healthcare in some capacity, or they're leaning for it. These are issues that they would care about. But I think maybe free healthcare and stop Israel. I think you're kind of leading the third order. I just don't think it. I do not think it's just overrepresented. A lot of these online discussions. I don't think the average person. There Israel goes. We overrepresented. And Palestine. I don't think they're Israel. It's November 5th, 2024. What they do is happen. I need to quit my job, sell my house, and move to the States and protect myself. But at least I won't have to listen to I'm going to vote for that party. I don't think but this is like the two ranks of what these streamers are saying before completely switching up as soon as or even leading up to it as soon as Biden dropped out. Like, so Biden dropping out that late when everyone predicted that Biden should have dropped out broke everybody. It literally just completely raped their brain when it happened. Because a lot of these guys spent months debating on why he should stay in, or why he shouldn't have dropped out, that early. He dropped out, and it's just a fucking catastrophe. Dude, I mean, I don't know. Casey's mom is like, okay, I thought you were giving me info, and that was not what I thought I was reading. Where are all those streamers who were like, we have to protect women, we have to protect women? They're on stream telling us that it doesn't matter. Kamala would have been just as bad. Is this not crazy to you? Do you know how long I've had to listen? You know how many debates I've had to watch? Be it Destiny or Hassan or Vosh? Do you know how many fucking debates that I have watched since 2020? It's Clown World. I don't know. I don't think that any of these guys are serious about anything.
Well, let's just do one of these.
Yes, Spotify. I don't think
While
any of
we're
these people literally
freaking
believe
waiting for
Is that funny?
10
I
bucks.
said purple. Like, is that fucking me? But my thing's not even purple. So Hassan started crashing out apparently.
You're yelling at one of the few people that does give a fuck about trans people. Democrats don't give a fuck.
My point is that I should have if this was a huge by 2008.
Yelling at one of the few people that does give a fuck about trans people in general. Okay, that's what you're doing. Democrats don't give a fuck about it.
Ah, shit. Ooh.
Give a fuck about trans people in general, okay? That's all you're doing. Democrats don't give a fuck about it. If it meant they would be able to secure additional electoral wins.
And after watching Nick's stream,
Nick
Oh!
2028, it can't
I
possibly
need
get
more
worse.
soda. One sec.
Nick will be the third party candidate Hassan inevitably votes for on accident. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think Hassan cares. I am gonna pop over to this probably at the end, depending on how long this segment goes. But I do want to show the denim stuff now. I found after my stream ended. I don't think we covered this. Where Denims was talking about Hassan Piker back in the she wanted to have sex with Destiny days. There's like the pre wanting to have sex with Destiny and the post wanting to have sex with Destiny, and this is during the pre era.
Everyone on the left is so socially woke
All right.
that they
I think we
feel
can
like
maybe
they
get this
can't possibly be wrong. Point in case Hassan. Like if Hassan thinks he's morally more virtuous than
Nick Diorio 2028. I finally learned empathy after
True.
turning free pinball for all.
Boom. I think that'll do it.
that they feel like
Cool.
they can't possibly be wrong. Point in case Hassan. Like if Hassan thinks he's morally more virtuous than someone else, he just like flames them.
Wow, you think Hassan just flames people and then makes them fake arguments? Isn't that crazy? What would your rationality on why this position would change? I hope but what is different when he just goes after and just starts slandering random fucking people?
Like he didn't like he starts railing on people. One of the things that really frustrates me is that people like We don't have any ketchup at home right now.
Yeah. Made it.
How? What is happening? Okay. So, yeah, also people voice, what? Denims on why she made Advent Gold so mad. By the way, you're gonna do the smug thing is like a new thing. She wasn't always like, I guess like anger-inducingly smug.
At this point, he would have made a bunch of jokes.
Yes.
He would have smeared my character. He would have smeared it by saying like, well, who even cares what this person? Everybody knows.
Well, nobody cares what you think. That's the reason why you're talking about people who
Oh, what's that you're doing right now? Exactly what I said you would do if you weren't mad. Because I'm reading you like a book, so now you have to prove that you're not mad by doing what I said.
Alright, but I don't even think that you can read.
That's so much harder. Big content strategy problems here, Nick.
Can Denims actually read? I would be surprised if she could read. Denims, you should try to read one page of a Harry Potter book on stream to prove that you can read.
Okay, good doggy. Now,
Of my choice, you can't read it ahead of time, or have someone read it to you.
bark. Now roll over.
people do care what they think. You're a worthless nobody, and you'll always be a worthless nobody.
And what's that?
That's why you have to tell.
Insulting me. Shit. Good dog.
Dude, actually, you can dress up with a dog and take a picture of it.
You always be.
Another person talking about more. Life is blue and no. But the funny thing about this is that he was not mad at all. Doing what I said that he normally would do if he wasn't mad.
We're gonna do knockdowns, 2 jumps, 4.
They read it from because Phil, and he has no response. He is still not mad at me. No, I'm not mad. See, I'm so not mad that I'm gonna do all the things that you told me that I would do if I wasn't mad. I'm proving to you right now. He's actually really mad. Why is he even doing this? Every word says that he cares about what I think.
You should. I've learned how this doesn't work. You should debate Asmongold on how mad he is. It'll go fantastic. It certainly went for me.
I just have that effect on them, I guess. Speak on it. Which,
By the way, peak bisexual lighting in the background. You got your blues and pinks and purples.
again, it's not
Not enough like blue color.
about that. It's about Emeru. It's about his personal experiences and his personal loyalties. And unfortunately,
Wouldn't his personal loyalty to be like friends with Emeru?
I found something
Anyway, you know, take a look at this. What he had to say about it. Your contribution.
Her demanding Emery take like ice. Ironic, she was melting down while saying fun.
I know that you can make it.
Right? And so here, I don't know how people do it, but there's new benefits that have come up that is very good. For example, here she is.
Dennis Frazier from Frazier U. Frazier. Is Dennis Prager? Is Dennis Prager stuff that I and I can understand the argument for like this is a historical figure. Anti-slave rebellion led by radical abolitionist John Brown. That was what the Prager U video said. A slave rebellion by radical abolitionists. I've never heard the phrase radical abolitionist before, but it is to this day one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my entire life. Excuse me? Dude, it is one of the funniest fucking videos I've ever seen. People are not knowing what this is. I have to find it again. Does anyone know where the... I think I pulled Vosh video. Vosh, Prager, U, slavery. Because I don't know if I'm going to find the raw right now. Yeah, unfortunately we have to watch Vosh. Here.
Yeah, this is actually PragerU.
Yeah, people thought it was a parody when it came out. This is an actual video that was uploaded. It's like 2 normal facts and then insane pro-slavery propaganda. Please ignore the horse on the right side of the screen.
You're selling that as a positive?
Oh, wait, we're too far. Back.
Free track on YouTube and like down audio mixing on this video is so bad. Did they just find like a free track on YouTube and like download it and just like overlay the audio without checking the mix? Did they? His wife, Martha Walker, his granddaughter. Nobody cares. Leaves home at. Damn, dude, should we just put statues?
Okay, we got plenty. Here we go. Boom. Next, boom. Next, boom. Next, boom.
After 30 years of
Okay,
military service,
and then you want
Lee
us
led
to
US
do
troops
these,
crush
huh?
the attempted
These
slavery
credits?
by radical abolitionist John
Oh,
Brown.
Syndicoin.
Bro, I recommend watching.
This is gonna wipe me out, man.
What's your argument? Loudly crying nauseated.
Bro, this is insane.
Okay.
After 30 years of military service,
Ugh.
Lee led U.S.
All
Marines to
right,
crush the attempted
do it
slavery
again.
by
Boom,
radical abolitionist John Brown in October.
boom,
Wait, that you're so
boom.
positive?
Dude, if anything, the funniest part of this is that the
Boom.
part is funnier.
After 30 years of military service, Lee led U.S. Marines to crush the attempted slave rebellion.
I
20.
actually
Wow.
can't believe this one-
Okay, that
So
was a
you know
lot of
what
money.
tries to find out if it's real, right?
Lot of
The
Syndido.
next one after-
Let's
yeah,
clip
dude,
that.
dude, just let this rip.
Free video.
In October 1859, 21 co-conspirators had seized the federal
Yeah, it was a slave rebellion. They were human property. They fucking killed a bunch of slave owners. They fucking ground their monkey necks into the earth.
Lee deemed slavery immoral and political.
Okay, all right. So, what do you know? I've never said this before, but with this screenshot, I agree with Robert E. Lee.
Then why
But considered it.
He had me and he lost. Dude, Prager, you uploaded the video.
Ah, shit. Damn it.
Robert E. Lee. He said slavery is a greater
Fuck,
evil
I'm not
to the
gonna
white
win
man-
this.
The white man than the white race. And he uploaded that why the statue should stay up.
Black Star never do better than national.
Here we go.
And then the next one is like his horse was named fucking Rhinoceros or something. Like, dude, it goes from like dude, slaves are what people are immeasurably better off here than Africa. The next one is
No greater calamity for the country than a dissolution of the Union. But when Virginia seceded in a close vote, Lee resigned his duties. After 4 years,
okay. Maybe listen to this one.
on his surrender, as president of the Junior Military College, he favored education for freed slaves.
Dude, I feel okay. I'm silent for a second. I know I'm level after this level. Fucking huge statue.
Legendary global travel, rest in peace.
Yeah, dude, it's like guys, you think black people should vote after they're freed from slavery. Also, currently he's dead with the force of cemetery. So that's what I know about Prager. It's the only thing I know.
All right, we made it.
I don't know. Listen, I didn't know the name of the horse. Like, what the first animal I could think of. That was my top.
Oh, I had to be 202.
Is
I even
doing her very best Dennis
wrecked
Ranger
and
in the
still
world.
able to make it.
She's pro incest. She does
Hey! We got that car.
During COVID, when no one had
Heck yeah, boy!
and all these fucking people. I'll tell you what the reality of the situation is. This is what happened. This is why people defended incest. This is why the incest debate talking points came up a lot. You know why? It's because of destiny. That's like a meme. I understand. It's all because of destiny. Everything's destiny.
All right.
Political swimmer. For a
Requirements
real-
not yet met.
with the exception of
Silver
Africa,
lightning.
watch
What do we
the
have to
political
do?
conduct. There's a family
What are we
that
gonna
was
have
from
to
Boston,
do?
to Wash, to Demon Mama, to Xander Hall. All these people all start at the same point. It was destiny. Why is it that people
Didn't
want
put
to
any
farm
money
people
into
who don't
this.
understand
Oh,
politics and put them
man.
in positions where they don't understand the thing they're talking about, and they say something stupid or crazy, which I've demonstrated even today when we're talking about the fucking Supreme Court shit. Literally, that's something that I just did on the
Oh
stream.
man,
The reason why they
where?
do that
How
is
much do we
because Destiny
need?
made a shitload of money and got a ton of notoriety off the John Trump debate.
16.
That is why they do that. They act like they need to
Four-
purity these people, and that's part of what we live in the
34.85.
current day. But the reason why they're doing that is they're trying to emulate. They're trying to have their John Tron moment.
Whoops.
They even call it a John Tron moment because that was what was successful back then. I don't like Destiny.
Man, we're gonna need
I'm not trying to
what do
get
you call it
extra value in
anyway?
there. It's true. They're looking for their John Tron moment. Now, one of the things that Destiny did fairly early on when he was doing these debates every single week and every other day and having all these random people on, these fucking right-wingers, left-wingers and stuff, is that Destiny started arguing...
We need
that
money.
you could beat somebody in a debate about pedophilia or incest. That was like a...
All right,
big
time to
thing.
grind.
Wow, holy
Let's
shit,
go
this guy's actually
to.
fucking
Let's
deranged and
do some
retarded.
of these.
So the incest debate talking points then kind
Money
of
run.
is similar to like a vegan debate in terms of execution.
See if we
So
can.
a lot of the people who were surrounding Destiny, who were orbiting Destiny, wanted to have their own incest
yeah,
debate
we got
moment, and some of them were some of them were like this, and other people like Wash tried to escalate, and that became the child porn debate. Now Wash has had a whole slew of other issues, but at like the surface level, this is always kind of happening. This whole rather random thing to show your debate prowess or whatever, to dunk on people. That is where this comes from.
She fucks with incest.
Can I say this came up for me on my feed?
You're vegan. Look, I'm not trying to attack you for being vegan. You're probably very normal, okay? But vegan debate bros who hang out in Discord servers and start fighting over radical YMSs are some of the most annoying fucking people on the face of the earth. I absolutely fucking loathe people like that. I don't even think that YMS is necessarily vegan. He's got other motivations, but I'd say like these types of people are extremely fucking annoying. All these people are extremely fucking annoying.
Do that. She fucks with incest.
This came up for me on my feed. I had no idea this was done.
Yeah, here's a good example. We're talking about the whole like, actual CP. One of the people who were involved in this, you'll go back and look at this. This person who went by the name Amos, who showed up, he was arguing. And I remember that people defended him based off of like free speech and somebody should be allowed to have these talking points. And I know that a lot of the skeptics, even Sargon, I don't remember specifically Sargon, were defending his right to vote. I'm thinking of fucking Breaker U. They opposed his right to fucking say what he wanted, but they supported his right to vote. No, they were defending him, and then he turned out to be an actual pedophile who had like tons of child porn, and he got like sent back to his fucking country of origin. That was like another real black mark on the politics community in like YouTube and Twitch. Mostly YouTube, I think, for him. But yeah, no. Oh, actually,
Who cares about the
yeah, almost. I didn't know. He's still getting deported. He hasn't been deported yet. Yeah, he's getting deported. That's the thing that's happening.
random person? Because it doesn't like her now.
People say she's having
I know if you look, she sounds very different.
her nose.
Attention folks, we've got hogs on the road.
You think she got a nose? I mean, she has a nose.
Having to commute is history. Search work from home jobs at monster.com.
Her face is thinner. She looks so different. Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind on this one. But sometimes, if you take a clip from 7 years ago or something, people get a little older. People, when they're 22 or like 19, typically will look different when they're like 28 and 30. Her face is skinnier. It's like, yeah, she's probably gained a couple of pounds, maybe, in 7 years, or, you know, like, I don't know. People get older.
Incest is
She looks like a different race. I think her fucking set was just like a little bit yellow. Maybe she's got a tan. Dude, what do you think? If she got fucking skin pigment surgery? I think we're over it.
Sorry.
What she wants to say, but she didn't, is also a little hot.
Attention folks, we've got hogs
I
on
think
the
we
road.
even joked about this on Afro. Like,
Having to commute is history. Search work from home jobs at monster.com.
Cringe thing that people were doing, and people will still to this day defend this. I won't. I think that all these people, I think it's like absolutely insane.
Degenerate.
That's how I had to watch incest porn.
Exactly.
ethically completely.
Money run!
The example that I always bring up about the incest debates is Augie. Augie, if you don't know, is a friend of mine who runs a live stream show where he only uploads when a friend is completely publicly assassinated.
Money run! Here we go. You should look into things more. I did. That's why we have hours and hours and hours of covering Boscher's degeneracy. But I'm not condemning somebody because they did an incest debate fucking 8 years ago when everybody else was doing the exact same thing because it was really weird and stupid.
I die on the hill of incest.
That's the whole point. That's what we do on the channel. We go through and execute reasons why we dislike people. I'm explaining why I'm not dismissing off of one singular take that they gave years ago. I'm sure if people want to go back to find takes that I gave years ago on like Kami C's live stream, they'd find excuses to fucking go after me.
I think if you remove those three factors,
See, listen, AJ didn't know. It's a question. They wait till he's finished talking about fucking incest. That's a good question. But he didn't really know.
Conversation on off camera. Like it's
A little?
Her eyes are rolling back her head like she's on something. Whatever.
Am I right? Am I fucking right? Fucking start damage. You're trying to fucking.
Completely fine between consenting adults and there's no power creep relations.
Here's why incest. One of the many reasons why incest bad. Because romantic relationships come with.
He's fucking reading this off of a prompt right now. Tell me right now. Dude, just look at like literally.
Creep relations.
Here's why incest. One of the many reasons why incest bad.
He just clicked something. Is he reading this?
Because romantic relationships come with a lot of baggage, right? Just we all know that. You do not want to introduce that much baggage into your
He's fucking reading it.
because it destabilizes your whole life.
Ah, fuck!
Frightening experience. Since I can't connect you with emergency service, your phone to
I like to stop.
Between consenting adults.
Okay.
So
How much? Oh, man, we are not making money on that, huh?
Weird.
and it's more than gross.
Multiplayer! What the hell? Only one multiplayer thing going on right now?
Brother and sister want to make love?
Okay,
Weird.
dude. Now this is way creepier.
Yeah.
That they're gonna produce.
Let's
millions of
OC
fertile
this.
offspring.
I mean, that's putting it a little harsh. I call them mutant.
Dude, Dennis Prager is a fucking freak.
There isn't any.
Nick just started insulting me. No argument.
It's incest.
Man, that's funny. But anyway, she's not. It keeps going. That's not even the only one that got unearthed. She's attempted to laugh.
I would say
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
You need to do a podcast with Alexa, and please don't stick dog.
if I did that, then people would tell me that I'm hosting a podcast with AI, and they disavow me. You know, it's something that I don't really have this perspective because I'm an only child, and sometimes on holidays, people ask me what content I'm making. Right? Like they ask me what I do on my platform, what I do on my YouTube channel. It's the best of my ability. I try to explain that to people who don't seem to get it. But sometimes they'll pull up my YouTube channel and they'll just start watching it.
And after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black pilled on
I
this
think
shit.
that's kind of cringy, but like, yeah, oh my god, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it. It's fun. Like, oh, that's cool. Or whatever. They go through some of the stuff and they're like, all right, that's
Man, the Apollo N overclocked. What a car.
She has not yet, though, touched
Like on either side of I think the whole family.
What a car.
the incest clip. And I do think that we should not let her off the hook on the incest clip because
Dude,
she's...
come on, give me a good bonus.
She needs to explain.
Thank you.
Niche, I have proud news to announce to the B family. This is a great time to interject, right? I am not pregnant. Thanks for the content, funny man heart.
Stoic.
Hebrews. I don't know if that's good or bad for you, but if it's good for you, awesome. If not, I'm sorry.
Are you still pro incest?
To be clear, I'm also not pregnant.
You know?
She hasn't announced it yet.
She hasn't been... All I've heard her is be like, yeah, you...
Thank you.
Alexa, does Nick support INS 5T?
It's great. Then awesome for you. Get him, Cat Allen.
I can
Alien.
fuck my brother.
Cat Alien. Oh, it is Cat Allen.
I can fuck my dad. If fuck
Whoa!
cars, you know what I mean? To get even weirder with
There's
it.
a power creep there. She said there has to be no power creep.
Power.
Get there! Ah! Should hit that ramp.
American bad guy. Let me see this. What did she go?
There's a bigger one.
What just happened? I have no idea what's happening anymore. That was completely random. Thank you.
Sorry.
There's no form of questioning, I guess.
Having to commute is history. Search work from home jobs at monster.com.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this. Is just called hackery. This is called selling out and hackery. Yeah. And also, she changed her voice. What's with people? What's all these people with their voices? I watch
Dude, they're just handing away free puberties now to change your voice all the time.
clips of Hassan, and he's like, he's all nasally, and he sounds like this. And now he's like, what's up, guys? Hassan here.
You fucking got me, dude. Oh, you know what I googled yesterday? And I'm actually not even ashamed to say this, and maybe there are other people in the audience. Thank you guys for hitting the goal. You guys have earned another goal. Maybe there's other people in the audience who also, like me, didn't understand what people were talking about. I googled the term vocal fry because I thought for like 3 years when people talk about vocal fry, they were talking about some effect that people are adding in during post to make their voice sound deeper. I did not know that vocal fry is just a fucking thing that people do. I had no idea. The influencer accent, I had no fucking clue what anyone was talking about. I'm like, yeah, dude, the vocal fry sucks there. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, dude, I fucking hate vocal fry. I had no idea what vocal fry. I thought it was definitely... vocal fry. Vocal fry.
Ah! I didn't hit the bump. Too tricky, Jeff. Too tricky.
it's not really a conversation. Walking away from a conversation where people don't think you're shut the whole internet debate bro bullshit is just fucked, and I fucking hate it. And I actually hate myself for participating in it like a couple years ago, alright? I would rather be deemed stupid in a conversation with Destiny than people walk away from the conversation thinking that I support any of these things.
Really, it's good, eh? It's
weird.
I don't know if I could even accept that explanation though, because how old was she when she was like incest is W?
Well, not the incest thing, but I mean this specifically. She's talking about the Hassan clip about her saying.
All right, let's hear her out.
Hassan.
Let's hear her out.
It's like the argument that YMS constantly has. Bro, if anyone interacts with YMS and sees any of the shit that he's tried to explain, and now, again, I'll say it again, we know about the other stream, we know about the points.
Okay.
Leave your mind if possible for a minute. YMS has been arguing that he just argued animal fuckery for sport. That he was just trying to argue it, right? Because the arguments people were making or whatever, like he was just fighting the good fight. Now, obviously, I don't really think that, to be clear, but that was what he was arguing. Like, well, the best case scenario is you can win a debate, but everyone thinks you want to fuck your organs. Did you really win that debate? That's best case scenario. We know more information now, but best case scenario, they think you want to fuck your dog. You won, man. Congratulations. Here's a gold star, all right?
You're immediately not thinking with your dick and also thinking with this pesky thing up here that we like to call our brain. So once you start thinking with your...
Sorry. Again, I think it's funny for us to watch it because we've all had fucking dark times in our lives. People in here have watched Joe Rogan, motherfuckers. I know.
Dude, imagine the fucking, holy shit, the first world problem, the darkest point of our life when we watched Joe Rogan. Dude, that is actually fucking crazy. I don't even watch Joe Rogan, that's fucking crazy.
At least one of you has to have watched it.
The darkest time about watching Joe Rogan is when I joined Tommy C's Discord server one night when he had his camera on, and it was like fucking 2 in the morning his time, where he was just shirtless watching Joe Rogan, and he didn't have his audio set up. So I was like, Tommy, and he's just making old man noise. No offense, Tommy. We love Tommy here, but he's making old man noises watching Joe Rogan shirtless at 2 in the morning. That was the darkest time.
Tim Pool. All right, one of you has watched one of those stupid atheist channels. One of those atheist channels where it's like, I'm amazing, atheist, skeptic, incredible man.
Was that Ethan's best impression of a Denims clip where he just stares off?
Yeah. My frame rate's all borked.
What she said was like, if you disagree with him, he'll defame you.
Right.
Right. What happened?
There's layers to this.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
More, and I was like, oh. Wait, do you just lie about people? What the fuck?
I mean, you lie about people all the time, and he lies about people all the time.
Huh?
Oh. But you could just watch one broadcast and then realize all of this is fucking fabricated.
Wait, what?
Dude, the irony.
Wait, what?
Crazy.
But it's almost funny because
this is the girl that watched one video of Bad Empanada saying my kids were crawling around like dog shit eating it, and she goes, is this true? Oh my god, you guys.
Yeah, also, watch the clip of Lena not pulling Rocky's tail. I mean, like, did she pull his tail?
Yeah.
You
great.
can't.
Iconic. You can't. I mean.
Oh shit.
Come on, these bonuses
I just saw
suck.
what Pokemon Ellie looks like. I kind of fuck with this. I kind of fuck with this. Holy shit, dude. I like the back glass. I don't know if I like the armor. I like the back glass. I was not expecting purple. The Pikachu edition. Jesus, alright.
What did I say?
Sorry.
Anyway, Hassan's awesome.
That clip is being used to fabricate lies about me. So we're just like 3 layers of lies deep. It's incredible. It's really, really amazing stuff.
Yes! That's the trim that I'm getting, so I'm pretty stoked. So it's the fucking, the Leia Sapini tweet. This person's been around a lot. I've noticed they've been clipping really well. I've had a lot of clips pulled from that person recently.
Laugh, dummy.
Jesus Christ.
There's one more.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Okay, fifth.
Outside of, arguably, I think the most sought after one would still be the Panda, but Platona's up there.
Still has no, she's still like this. This is crazy. This is from a few days ago. She still doesn't understand the lawsuit. She doesn't know why she's being sued. It's unreal. Look at this.
I've changed my position on this to what the person in chat corrected me on after. I don't know if she doesn't know why she's being sued. I think she's just lying to her audience to like fan the flames. I think she's just like straight up playing ignorant on purpose, so her audience doesn't know. I think it's like a Carl Jobstian technique.
His YouTube career has been maliciously reacting. That is to say,
Panda Media. Oh, the Meteor Dial. You're right. Meteor Dial Daytona is very expensive. I don't know why it is. I like it. It's cool. But the Meteor Dial Pepsi GMT looks way better, and it doesn't command the same market value, even though it's rare. That is the nicest GMT they make.
reacting with like distaste for the person who's
Motherfucker. Come on. Get there, get there, get there. Can I get it? I think I got P2.
But he's wearing Grand Seiko.
How do you not know that?
That's because Grand Seikos are great fucking watches, priced
No.
correctly.
You're suggesting?
No, it's not. That's not it at all.
Wouldn't hit that car.
That's actually, no, that's not what she's talking about in that clip.
That you can't just react to people that you hate.
No, that's not what she said. That's absolutely not what she meant.
You can't do that, which is not how the
Rain today.
To whoever. You don't have to like the.
I can't believe she's this dumb.
You think her lawyer wakes up in a panic?
No, he's bleeding them dry, dude.
I think Lust thinks that.
I think he wakes up a happy camper.
Lust's coverage on all this, I'm not going to play it for you, but you should go watch it. He covered it today, I think, and yesterday. His stuff on this is so funny.
You know what I mean?
He put up a stream, it was like, Frogan, Stupid Denims or something, is like tanking her own lawsuit, trying to fuck over
Fuck. Way too high. Still getting it.
He's just some guy, right?
Yeah, he was some internet people dunk on for these crazy videos. I'm all constantly in.
Yeah, I wonder where that guy is. Could you imagine him coming on the H3 podcast today just to talk to Ethan about the lawsuit?
This is still surprising with how
I wonder if that guy's like ass mad that he had like a career-defining lawsuit loss.
fucking dumb she is.
Incest.
Showing.
How can she not understand that?
Showing those old Hassan clips, like really, I was in fucking shock. I couldn't like. There's some. I'm like that. I could not believe that was her defense.
Was that we've all done evil things?
Yeah, but but by implicating him as well, like I don't.
All I've learned from this clip is I'm gonna start showing up to the H3 chat at the beginning of all the streams, and I'm just gonna type Ethan show off the goods.
God bless her.
Man, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy is smarter than her.
Do you think when she?
Yeah, because they know at least to shut their mouth.
Come on now. Oh shit! Bad bounce. No, 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 no! Woo! Hit that grass too close.
And it looks like our sponsor then.
Thank you.
100K.
Is a product of Inkest, and that's why she defended it. It would explain a lot, to be honest.
No bonuses.
Honestly, that would explain a lot of influencer drama.
Right into the meat and potatoes of the episode here, guys. I want to big old thank you.
All right, guys, we're gonna take.
All right, 220. Is that enough?
Because Mr. Doodles comes at a different time.
So sad.
That time's still
I
probably
spent
good.
way too much money on that. Oh, I can't remember what it was. But not fun. Hold on one second. Let's load something up. No more Nick Diorio. Where's my H3, bro? Let's watch Papa.
iDubbbz didn't fall because people thought he went woke. He fell because his brand was built on moral authority.
I think the reason that his brand failed is he over-apologized for shit that didn't matter. Like, everything he ever said was wrong. People are not going to resonate with that message.
Your relationship with Danny. She been on drugs since she met you?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend.
iDubbbz should be like, damn, you fucking got me, man, and just like bowed out. You revitalized the career of somebody who is old.
The collapse did not come from finances. It came from confrontation.
It's not me losing the plot. It's Ethan.
Dude, they did it. Whoops. Again, they turned Ethan's credibility around. Isn't that the biggest slap in the face?
iDubbbz called his own audience antisocial, weird basement dwellers.
They all just smell the same. You know what I mean?
This guy literally is the stink master.
No law enforcement professional wears a mask.
Also, these people shouldn't be paid $50,000 to join the boys club.
That commentary was fine, but where is he putting that up? Why are you doing commentary and not putting it out there?
By this point, iDubbbz was no longer followed for leadership or insight.
I'm telling you, dude. I can revitalize him. All right, guys, here's what we're here for, baby. Why iDubbbz cannot make a comeback. Another iDubbbz video. I'm actually curious. It's been a little while since we talked about him. Also, he's been saying some dumb-ass shit on the internet. Here's one of the things he's been pretty stupid about lately, iDubbbz. He's called Moist Critical part of the alt-right pipeline, even though Moist Critical has been pretty aggressive against calling out manga. So it's on the Papa Got Leftovers channel. It was just posted a minute ago. Take a look at it. The Papa Got Leftovers channel with some extra stuff to take a look at. But anyway, let's get this party started, baby. It's from Bunny Chanel. Interesting name. We'd love to see it. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
All right. Interesting intro.
I've scoured the web and watched
Wow, it's a girl? I don't know why I didn't expect it to be a girl. There's usually not a lot of girls in this space.
all iDubbbz's content cop videos in 2026, which means I'm either really committed to internet history or I really have nothing better to do. This video is not
Probably. Maybe both.
about whether iDubbbz became a better or worse person. It's about why the audience that once made iDubbbz's career doesn't exist anymore, and why his attempts to engage without them keep collapsing. This is commentary. I'll make jokes, share opinions. Some will land, some probably won't. That's the risk I'm willing to take. iDubbbz didn't
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know?
fall because people thought he went woke. He fell because his brand was built on moral authority enforced through humiliation. Authority like that doesn't survive when the creator acts with grace he never extended to others.
I think the reason that his brand failed is he over-apologized for shit that didn't matter. It's fine if he wanted to say, hey, like, I'm sorry I used a bunch of slurs. That was stupid of me. I'm not proud of that, the way I acted. But, like, he wouldn't shut the fuck up, and he acted like everything he ever said was wrong. People are not going to resonate with that message. Okay, people are not going to resonate with that message because it wasn't true. And he kept over-apologizing. But then he still has the same, like, I guess, attitude when he just goes out of his way to try to cancel other people. It's just like who he likes has changed. That's the only difference. Like, nothing has really changed. Right? I mean, I'd say he become less intelligent, or maybe it's just that.
All right, I guess that's we don't have enough.
That could be it as
Let's
well. Back then, it was easier to know. You know, you wouldn't necessarily have to think about anything.
Let's
like the slam dunk was obvious.
Go back to
Now,
multiplayer, man.
in
They
this
just
space,
did not
because
give
the
me
space is
any.
bigger, you know, it used to be much smaller. It used to be like, hey, we're pretty much like a niche online community. Now there's so many different types of people on social media. So it could be a lot of that as well. I don't know. There's probably a mixture of reasons.
There was a time he was untouchable. In the mid-2010s, iDubbbz wasn't just popular, he was authoritative. That level of trust is rare, but even the strongest moral authority is fragile, and those cracks don't go unnoticed. Fast forward to today, and something very different is happening.
So I think I know. We timed them out before, but I'm timing them out again. They all just smell the same. You know what I mean?
Sorry. They smell the same? Bro, this is unironically the guy who smelled so bad at the gym. Training for boxing that his coach had to keep reminding me how to shower in between sessions. Because sometimes they would do 2-a-days, so you'd have to but he would never come in showered. Like, this guy literally is the stink master.
That's like, I don't understand why he would say this. He's the stinkiest guy ever. When people come
Nice.
I can fix the fuck out of it, absolutely. I'm not kidding, dude. I'm not kidding. I don't think I can get him back to the millions of views. Like, yeah, I can get him to a. I can get him successful. I can get him to a point where Anissa will look at him without going, without going yuck, you know.
Now, the question is, why did the audience stop believing in him? And why didn't they come back, even when it looked like they wanted to? This is about credibility, moral authority, and why some creators lose it permanently. At his peak, iDubbbz didn't just
I gotta tell you, she's talking a little too fast for me to have this video at increased speed.
make videos. He enforced norms. Before Content Cop, he built his reputation on self-degradation. Ridicule directed inward as
Who's
well as
racing
outward.
with me? What are these cars? Are these the cars you can get for free?
Stuff. Those were fun.
The
I used to
Max
watch
ones?
those.
Oh. You're getting terrible pole position. Fuck! Get over there. Get that shockwave. Oh shit!
All of a sudden you guys fall in love, and then you like, you know, but you find out they admit to you, they're like, I'm so sorry I have to tell you this, but I'm actually, you know, an OnlyFans manager. I'm a guy, and I'm talking to you, you know. What do you do with that? But like, what if they like really understand you as a person? Like, do you let yourself fall in love with the dude? You know, that could be a really good hallmark. Yeah, for sure, 1000%. Let's do that. I'll invest.
Gay yet. I'm trying to make up for that time when Fusi was basically fondling me for a minute straight on video. Check out these next clips where I basically lied to some girls on my stream.
No, I'm not streaming though. I just wanted to call you.
Oh, you're not?
No, I just wanted to call you and just talk.
I'm not live right now, right?
No. Basically, we were just chilling on Amigos. She didn't know that I was live to 3,000
Why is Guy
people.
Fieri in the neighbor's kitchen?
It's Slider something! These chicken parm sliders on King's Hawaiian rolls are fire! Everything's better between King's Hawaiian bread.
But of course, they won't always act so coy when you've been caught lying to them.
He wasn't just criticizing behavior, he was declaring what crossed the line. Importantly,
You have all the ingredients for this in your fridge. But ask yourself this.
Of all the times you've made it at home,
Targets were creators
has
whose
it
audience skewed young, whose content was widely seen as manipulative, low effort,
ever
socially
tasted
and
like
the audience trusted
our
his framing. Trust that was built.
She was entertaining, but like had like a young blank slate audience that didn't necessarily, you know anything about anything. So like they were just gonna take the word for it because he appeared like he was right and smart. I mean, from what I remember, again, also like the low effort area that you're in. Because he's just gonna be like a lot of
Consistency and airtight arguments. Viewers felt like iDubbbz did the work for them and said what they have been thinking as well. They didn't need to research counterpoints. They didn't need to question motive. This is important. Authority on the internet isn't about being right once. It's about being right enough times that people stop checking. For years,
or appearing like you're right.
that's exactly where iDubbbz lived. But there's a cost to building your brand on moral certainty. If your persona is based on calling people out, if your content is built on telling others they crossed lines, then you're not allowed much ambiguity. Because when you change your position, the
ambiguity? Is it ambiguity? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. I don't know.
audience doesn't interpret it as growth. They interpret it as disqualification. Normal creators can be contradictory. Moral authorities cannot. And the internet keeps receipts better than anyone. And this is where iDubbbz's problems begin.
I don't think anybody can really be contradictory. What? I don't understand that.
Not allowed much ambiguity. If your content is built on telling others they cross lines, then you're not allowed much ambiguity. Because when you change your position,
I got so caught up on ambiguity.
audience doesn't interpret it as growth.
Yeah, right. Like if you're somebody who's doing some kind of commentary, like iDubbbz is, and you're going to be held to a different standard than somebody who just like farts around in a suicide forest, right?
All right.
You're gonna have different expectations.
Where were we? Let's try it.
You get the same energy back that you put into your content, right?
They interpret it as
Apollo N is getting
contradictory. Moral authority is not, and the internet
recharged.
better than anyone. And this is where iDubbbz's problems begin, not with one controversy, but with the first visible crack in consistency.
Damn, it was his dirty ass crack, dude. I fucking knew it.
For those of you who are unaware of the drama I recently brought upon myself, I'll fill you in. My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything from
or professional. You know what I mean?
Penetration all the way over to lewd cosplay and everything in between.
Around 2019,
I'm gonna let you know, man. Maybe hot take. I don't think that really is what killed iDubbbz's career. I think it's.
Oh shit.
Someone else.
There's probably a better way to communicate that. Like, hey, listen, I love my girlfriend. She does this. I'm secure with her. So it is what it is. I feel like that's better than being like, I'm totally fine with you class.
Hey, finally.
A little strange, but okay.
Paper, sure, it made sense. Emotionally, it didn't land with the audience. The audience didn't see growth. There was no full reckoning with how aggressively those early reviews were enforced or how much they shaped the community. And that's the moment something shifted, quietly but permanently.
I think that this is a much bigger one, the Sam Hyde misfire. My understanding, even Sam Hyde admits that, like, this revitalized his career to some extent, made him like more mainstream, because iDubbbz was trying to like own Sam Hyde, and it just didn't work. He just looked like a big fucking doofus after that. So
around the same time, iDubbbz was no longer making content cop videos. He tried experimenting with a documentary style approach, observational, ironic, detached. The most successful example, his video on Airsoft Fatty. Airsoft was already understood as a lolcow, someone whose online.
It is actually interesting though, because like I think that was a really good gravitation for iDubbbz, was to move into this area. Where he was kind of doing like less of the typical content, but more of like interviews with kind of different individuals. He's doing like this really good, almost with Sam Hyde. He went into it kind of like a remote on this. I don't like that.
Man, this Vanda.
Right pipeline, which is fucking insane. Because again, most critical is actively addressing against combat.
Not even a challenge.
But then at the same time, iDubbbz like revitalized Sam Hyde's career with this horrible like documentary that seemed to exist to try to call Sam Hyde out. But all it did was make him like more popular. So he like mega owned himself on that. Like what a stupid asshole. Like there you really can't top how like at the end of the day, iDubbbz, when he was just doing his normal thing, was less of a contributor to the alt-right pipeline than he was now, because he revitalized the somebody who is never going to be able to make up for that either.
Do you remember our first Your memory's that bad? Yes. Do you remember what was creative at the time who made videos about fake phony problems? I was one of them. What did I do? You sent me an email.
I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
The email was, I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
You'd be so much stronger now if you'd done that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, for a period.
I would have just been like, what the fuck? I would have.
I'm sorry. Really? How are you gonna
What a dude. I look so dumb.
How are you gonna punk me?
I'm gonna make you look like that.
Really?
Which isn't hard to do. I'm curious about.
Damn. Dude, I didn't know. I didn't like see all of this. I didn't know iDubbbz came into this with this like insane false sense of confidence.
Your relationship
Wow.
with Danny. Has she been on drugs since she met you?
She's been on drugs since before she met me. So if you're implying that I've driven her to drug use, you are incorrect.
Okay.
Fake. Like she was hired to pretend she was on drugs.
Have you tried to get any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl, I paid $500 to shave her head. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, if you got tired of putting her hands in your pocket, you pretend to be on drugs.
Having to commute is history. Search work from home jobs at monster.com.
Has her hair shaved like that?
Yes.
No, I guess iDubbbz would though.
I'm fucking mental case?
Yes.
No, actually, I've known her for a long time. And,
This is so upsetting to me right now.
You think I'm a fucking millionaire? You think I have a shit-ass office like this?
Shut up. This is your office.
Says who? You think I would fucking spill rock stars and Legos all over my office like a fucking animal and have 20 people in? Ian, you silly guy.
This was the moment where iDubbbz would be like, "Damn, you fucking got me, man," and just like bowed out. That would have gave him a lot of respect too. He should be like, "Damn, bro." Even with him admitting he was just trying to punk him or whatever, it was like, "Damn, man, you know what? You got me." That's impressive. And boom, that would have been all it would have taken. That's all it would have taken. 3 CTE. 3 CTE. That's fucking rough.
I'm not going to
Things a ruse.
If you could even still post it, like, hey guys, this is what I was trying to do, and the same guy told them, so I respect it. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like it was really the same. Instead, he didn't. I'm still wondering tonight what
iDubbbz appeared on Anthony Padilla's podcast. He watched back multiple Content Cop videos, framing them as unnecessary or harmful. He addressed past racial slurs, including remarks toward Tana Montague. He positioned this shift as a result of newfound empathy. This was meant to be
newfound empathy that doesn't actually exist. he doesn't have like true empathy. He's just decided he's gonna have empathy for a different group of people. It's pretty much much it at that point.
His reset. But intent doesn't control interpretation, especially when trust is eroding. To many, it felt like he was condemning the very content that built his platform without fully owning the power he wielded at the time. Then
He should just like change his content. Be like, yeah, you know what? Some of that stuff was too far. I didn't like the slur stuff. Wasn't good.
came the moment that fractured goodwill. I just called his own audience anti-social, weird basement dwellers. You can't same time and expect it to be a it was seven. It is impossible
Sorry, guys.
to discuss IDubbbz's later career without acknowledging Anissa, but it is important to be precise about her role. The issue is not that Anissa changed IDubbbz or that that framing removes agency from him. It oversimplifies what is actually a grand conflict problem. Anissa
Are we anti-social basement dwellers? Probably. You know, maybe a little bit. I think that, you know, everybody else in the slop sphere is, but you guys are not. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just different. It's so nah, we're all with you, man. That's fun.
Man, that Vanda.
This isn't manipulation, it's exposure. And exposure is lethal to a creator whose authority was built on certainty.
Like a separation as far as like career and work and stuff like that goes. That was like really important to me early on.
Yeah.
And I'm not fully understanding all the reasons why that's the case.
I just find it interesting because you would verbalize that, right? That you wanted a
Right,
separation,
but then I
then you would like not like you would talk to me about all these things and like would want help recording things. So that was like the most confusing part for me.
Okay.
I guess that's kind of valid.
Come on now. Let's go.
About his work and ask for advice. Actually, is that weird? I'm curious. Hold on.
Hey, who? Let's go.
As far as like career and work and stuff like that goes, that was like really important to me.
Career and work?
Excuse me.
Creator whose authority was built on certainty.
Like a separation as far as like career and work and stuff like that goes. That
maybe he's saying separation of his career and work from his wife.
Was like
partner at the time.
Really important to me early on.
Yeah.
And I'm not fully understanding all the reasons why that's the case.
Verbalize that, right? That you wanted a separation, but then you would like not like you would talk to me about all these things and like would want help recording things. So that was like the most confusing part for me.
I'm just trying to like, I understand what you're saying. It's like, hey, I make content but I still think that's a separation. But also some other more important decisions of who I should or shouldn't talk to, things like that. That's just been like a really good read of character as time goes on. So I don't know.
Wind blew me in there. Difficult to keep this on. Perfect nitro.
I think conversations were a little better for him. It seemed like people like that more.
At how much support we've gotten for the direction we're. I mean, you're at sushi last night, and the sushi chef like came up to me how like excited.
How do you say sushi? I say it differently.
He is about this event, and he's never cared about boxing before. I mean, it's a different audience, right? Like, but I mean, we're kind of betting on the idea that this audience is actually much bigger than the audience that wants a Jerry Springer direction.
Yeah, trashy.
Yeah.
Just trashy. Well, the thing that I like about this video, which you guys should watch, is just how much you highlight that how much of a serious event it is, and how you want good fights, safe fights. I actually thought you made really good points, not just to trash Keemstar, but just
We can try the F1
this is
LM.
what he wants, which is trashy and
Maxed
lame and
out.
pathetic.
Oh, were they going to work with Keemstar at one point? That makes sense. That you wouldn't want to do something a little more performative. That's usually what Keemstar does. And that's just his brand. It's not even like an insult. It's just like his fucking brand.
And then you're like, well, our event is actually super professional. The fight itself is enough.
It really was too. It was they had a good brand going on for a while. Isn't that they really fucked that up so bad?
And it's Creator Clash 2, baby! That's right, we're back for more. Last year's event was quite the success, and we got a great refresher of how it all went down.
Goodwill from Creator Clash 1 did not survive Creator Clash 2. Unlike the first event, Creator Clash 2 failed to donate money to charity and instead lost on the event, regardless of internal accounting and explanation. The audience
it makes sense to not letting it. You could potentially lose advertising for that. But he's successfully sold it. And that's the issue. There's the edge of it, managing that. And he ended up spending too much time. Could have come back. In the third one, it's like that. That was a fucking interesting moment. They really could have gotten through this.
Not as OP as that Vanda. Although I had a really bad start.
Creator Clash 2, iDubbbz and Anissa fired Froggy Fresh due to comments he made about subscribing to Anissa's OnlyFans.
Didn't that all start because of Anissa's mom? Like, wasn't that the fucking craziest part? That like Anissa's mom is the one who started that whole entire thing. Like she was talking shit to Froggy Fresh on Twitter or some shit like that. That's fucking crazy.
If he lost the fight, as well as having Sam Hyde as his boxing coach, even though another fighter had also trained with Sam and was able to
that was Harvey.
continue to be in the event. Audiences were also frustrated once learning that an extravagant after party was held and that iDubbbz and Anissa booked a whole hotel for creators not involved in Creator Clash 2. To an audience already primed to scrutinize credibility, this read as misaligned priorities. The issue was not luxury, it was optics. And optics are the only thing a charity event can't afford to lose. When a charity event loses money, every discretionary expense becomes symbolic.
Thank you, Anissa. Thank you, Ian, iDubbbz.
Thank you, guys.
Creator.
Especially didn't make any sense in the third one. I don't know. Like, it's fucking crazy. Because didn't they continued like the whole extravagant spending even in the third event.
BeCreatorClash.com.
Yes.
Our boy AB is fighting Dad. We have a lot of confidence.
There were so many people we didn't think would say yes to this.
He even has been doing things for like the past 5 years. He's like, oh, what a great, like, fun thing to do.
And what's crucial here is what didn't happen. There was no immediate public views, no pressure campaigns, no consultation with each client. Despite the circles, everything's been Creator Clash 2 did not cause iDubbbz to collapse. What it did was remove the margin for error. If we can trust local.
I also think it exposed the fact that and all music is leaning on which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because all they really needed to do was make a Creator Clash podcast. I don't know if you guys I used to watch it a little bit, but there's like whole entire podcasts like Asphalt that are just talking about Big Brother, and it's pretty clear that and like put his energy into that, which would promote the brand and also make money at the same time. For the fighters, charity, they could have done a whole huge thing. You know, they could have done a big you know what I mean? Like they have
four.
The Catholic Compendium could have done like things like
Dude,
that.
what is
There's
happening
so
with
many
this?
things
I'm gonna
that they
reboot
could have
this
done.
machine.
That would have been more in iDubbbz's field of what he would have actually wanted to do, but they did none of it. They just didn't do any of it. They relied on a guy that they ended up snaking, let's be real, Ethan, when they didn't like him anymore, even though he was their only advertisement arm. So it's weird. Like they put they just no effort whatsoever into any of it. It's fucking insane.
Lowered tolerance, and it ensured that the next mistake, whatever it was, would not be survivable. Deferred conflict doesn't explode immediately. It waits. Despite the fallout from Creator Clash 2, iDubbbz and Anissa announced Creator Clash 3. For many viewers, this was read as a final stabilization attempt, a chance to prove their prior failure.
Let's try that again. I think I'm out of.
This was never going to be like the best Creator Clash. It could have been like a decent like like, okay, we're getting our shit back together kind of a point, but they didn't want it to be, so.
Circumstantial, not systemic. This time, the collapse did not come from finances. It came from confrontation. Long-standing tensions between iDubbbz, Anissa, and Ethan Klein, unbeknownst to Ethan and previously dormant, became public when Ethan and Hila openly criticized them for not standing up for them, when rumors that their home was filthy and feces-ridden was being spread.
And are either good?
Yeah, well, by friends of Anissa too, by Denims or whatever the fuck. You know, she was spreading that like the lie. Obviously, it wasn't true. So
Friends.
Although maybe that's why Ethan coughs so much. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Anissa and Ian. Yeah. Thanks, Anissa, for standing up for your girl. I actually stood up for you so many times because, like, why would I not? It was crazy. It's crazy.
It's true. Throughout the whole thing, I think what's important to note is
there's the second.
a particularly liked person, and Ethan.
Maybe there was something wrong with this machine, or the.
People were shitting on you and Ian because you did OnlyFans. Of course, I was gonna stand by you. That's insane. It's absolutely insane and disgusting. But now you choose to hang out with people that would have a problem with you if you defended me. So
The problem. Yeah, that's like the Hassan crew, like Denim specifically.
okay, if you want to hang out with those people and have no spine and not stand up for another girl that stood up for you, enjoy your new friends.
She's friends with people like Denim.
I know, yeah,
Which
she's
also,
friends with
Denim
Denim.
is actually participating in this whole child protective service lie.
Yeah,
Which I'll
and if
show you
you're
guys
friends with them, then you're seeing what they're saying, right?
Oh, well, that child protective service is even the worst. I mean, she said worse things about you, me.
Yeah.
And I just don't see how you can be my friend and also be friends with someone like that.
Well, you can't. So
I think that's fair. I think it's fair, dude.
I already forgot about you.
The last thing I said to Anissa was,
you know what's crazy? They like you would have expected Anissa and Denims to collab at some point. It never happened. What the hell? You know what I mean? Like, why didn't it happen? I'm not even kidding. Like, isn't this both up their alley? But they didn't do it. Like, why? I kind of feel
50,
like there's no way they
85.
or asked of them. So I wonder if Denim shot it down. I wonder if they all
35 more.
Wait, who would think that?
we were texting before I ever talked about it. And I said, she's like, I don't care about
Ah.
that.
He's upset about it. He's like,
All right.
This guy, he's a no
Clearly.
you know, blah, blah, blah. I have no
Oh,
problem
wait.
denouncing it, right?
Mhm.
And then from there, the conversation ended.
She never replied. But it was so funny how she immediately went to comment everywhere, like on our subreddit. She immediately had to comment like, "Oh, he doesn't work with us anymore." That was it. That's all she said.
But then say that you don't.
Okay. Do you have
agree.
anything else to say for your friends though?
Just say he doesn't. Like, at least say something like he doesn't work for me, and I strongly disagree, and I support Ethan and Hila. The problem is
that she doesn't.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
She actually.
She thinks they have a point.
Yeah, I think one of the things that complicates the situation, whether people like want to talk about it or not, is that like Ethan and Hila kind of in a situation, especially here, where like they are considered bad because of their association with Israel, and more than anything else, is, like, that's a big part of it too, because I don't think that they're like bad people or anything. Like, you know, is pretty awesome. And so like honestly, I can understand like even I personally say I'm not necessarily like hard associated with them. Although it's also an issue. Associated with them. Where they're not even supposed to they just intrude their houses and discuss it or whatever. You know, but I know that that factor exists, but it's still not an excuse for it and stuff. They could have at the very least been like, yeah, no, their house is discuss what happens.
Yeah. So what about you? Who else do you want to burn today?
The criticism felt coercive. Expectation of other world alignment. What matters is not whose interpretation is correct. What matters is the response. On-phone critical video targeting Ethan Klein, explicitly framed in the rhetorical style of content cop. The timing was catastrophic. The video probably leads to hundreds of comments of coordination. Lena was scheduled by Hila was placed directly in the crossfire.
That's crazy. It's great. Like they could have really just not said anything. It would have been better for them. But they got so fucking butthurt. They had to make a whole hit piece on Ethan, and then they turned, and then dude, they did it again. They turned Ethan's credibility around because people hate iDubbbz so much. Like, wait a minute, even Ethan isn't so bad. Like,
I do have some more bad news for you. Some breaking news. Your old friend iDubbbz just released a video.
Yeah.
It's about you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. That is the no. It can't.
Bro, last year was crazy, dude. Last year we were eating good, boy. That shit was wild. We're still eating all right this year. You can tell I'm fucking fat as hell. But if I start losing weight, guys, you know I'm not eating well. Okay.
Well,
or maybe I am. That's why I would lose weight because I'm fucking obese.
It actually can't be. Holy fuck, dude.
It sure is.
Oh
damn, he's not even believing. He doesn't even believe Dan. That's fucked up, dude. This guy nobody likes Ethan.
My God.
That's fucked
Holy
up.
fuck.
And from a quick scrub through it, I think well, it's gonna be a little spicy.
This guy went from saying he didn't want to get involved, associating with people, calling CPS on my family. Like, we have one disagreement where I get upset because you guys aren't defending me publicly. After everything I've done to support you guys,
I don't think it's just a defense thing. I think it's more that they're friends with the people that
like, you bring on people who are fucking denims and Frogan, who's being fucking anti-Semitic theorists, and you're platforming them and co-signing them. And by the way, to even make it even more crazy, he was fighting your fight, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I actually can't believe that he did this.
Operation Witness reframed Creator Clash 3 overnight. It was no longer a charity event attempting redemption. It became collateral damage and unresolved.
through this somehow, but it's not like fake silly drama. I think that's probably what it is. Oh, right. Focused on the bullshit, but it was doing so poorly. They're like, okay, maybe we have to. And so they decided to go. I wonder if that was helpful.
And context here is essential. Ethan and Idols were not the creators. They had collaborated. OnlyFans aspect. H3 crew member AB had fought both.
Did I get there? Did I get number 2? Yeah, I did.
At the same time, Ethan and Ela were dealing with escalating harassment tied to Israel-Palestine discourse. A CPS call to their home, skulls sent to the clients, and harassment they've described as extremely anti-Semitic. From their perspective, silence from people they considered friends carried weight. From IDubbbz's perspective, moral pressure crossed into personal attack. IDubbbz's video on Ethan involved specific creators whose fan bases are behind the harassment towards Ethan and Ela. IDubbbz then feigned concern over Ethan's mental health and continued Zionist.
Oh yeah, well the whole thing was like this push to make it seem like Ethan had like this significant mental health issue was more than anything else.
Remarks towards Ethan, claiming that the anti-Semitic harassment was Ethan being delusional.
If I would imagine this,
Yeah, well that was like a pattern of people saying shit like that, so.
in 2016, I would have been like, oh yeah, if I ever do that, it's gotta be because I lose the plot. Well, it turns out it's not me losing the plot, it's Ethan. He's the one who fucking attacked first.
He attacked first.
Was obviously caught in this
He was the one who threw poop first, you know?
tricky situation where he is extremely sympathetic to the Israeli cause and what's happening to them. His
Who would have thought an Israeli person would feel that way?
wife's Israeli. She served in the IDF. He obviously likes the state of Israel. On the other
I
hand,
think he likes the existence of Israel. Again, I mean, it's like, oh, there's so many, how many times we're going to rehash the same fucking thing? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He thinks that it's okay that Israel exists. He just doesn't think that what the government's doing is okay. Right? I don't think that's a hot take. You know, it's like, okay.
and he's just got done capturing a massive progressive audience who are very politically savvy. They follow
Yeah, Hassan's audience is very politically savvy.
Hassan. Hassan is strictly a political streamer. So,
Not true, but okay.
so this is something
Political slop streamer.
they are very keyed into.
All right, I gotta
So
stop
when
eating
he's
these
gonna
fucking
say
pretzels.
things that are just like not accurate and it's just propaganda, they're gonna call it out. Since Ethan and Hassan's falling out, I've been keeping to myself mostly. I don't have.
It's crazy. Isn't it kind of, this is something interesting. Talking about it, you really know that loves. Like, basically gives me like,
what?
You sound like racist.
Dude, what is up with this frame rate?
Many nice things to say. Maybe if he was able to get some help, they can stop a lot of information. Eventually, they'll find peace. Rekindle our friendship. So this is my approach. Yes, I am my former editor. Very dense, unfiltered, Ethan and Ela are doing the same shit.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah. 3? Maybe the first guy was. Oh, he's in platinum.
But sometimes I'll talk about him. Like
Does that mean I'm in platinum?
When I talk negatively about Hassan, I was like, okay, like that's interesting. Maybe that is part of it. I don't know.
No.
Who knows? But it's like, okay, if you don't
Close.
leave, I mean, I don't really
Though.
It is what it is. I mean, I like having an audience, but okay, if it bothers you that much, like, oh, fuck off. But I mean, if people actually like me, they you know, even if like, there's people that do it all the time. Oh, I can't follow you because I don't like this take, and then like a week later they see a different take and they're like, oh, I'm back. You know, it's not that deep. So
on their podcast. So I don't want to fucking hear it. For all you know, I'm seeing these things tweeted out by my editor of a year and a half ago and saying, God, that is nasty. I'm just not going to throw someone away because they're having a parasocial weird moment. Just like I'm not going to throw Ethan Klein away.
But he did.
Because he's having a parasocial weird crash out. It makes the relation.
What does parasocial mean anymore? I don't understand. You guys were like legit friends. He's just using buzzwords. Yeah, parasocial. What's the parasocial? You guys are like actual human being friends.
It should feel very transactional. Like we're just meant to support each other online.
A little different. You could slowly, like, I think it's fine. Breaking up and say they were such a slow. That's totally fine. I think it's okay. But I feel like this was a pretty big situation. This wasn't just like, hey, you're funny. This was like, hey, people are not.
I basically just said, like, I know you are experiencing.
I'm the empathy guy.
And I completely empathize with that, and I think there's something positive to get out of the conversation.
Yeah, these are just words.
But he refused to talk on the phone unless I was willing to publicly say something about my former editor and Denny. So I'm halfway friends. I also don't want that to happen. I want someone who's going to give me like an ultimatum to have a conversation. Would it have been nicer and more supportive to say we don't agree with the things he's saying and we support Ethan and Hila? Sure.
But you don't have to say that. You can just be like, oh yeah, what they're saying is disgusting. You know, their house is very clean. We don't agree with that.
Like, yeah, that would have been a nicer thing to say. Our silence means something. It means that
silence is violence.
we would like to pause this relationship until you figure your
Is that a dog joke? Pause?
shit out. But you've insisted that this is an important thing to address. I would
Kind of makes sense, yeah.
have been perfectly fine with you not blasting me on your Instagram story.
Oh, I guess that's not how it worked out, huh?
I would have been perfectly fine with you not blasting me and my wife on your podcast twice. I would be fine with you not brigading my comment section on my podcast that gets 3,000 views a week because I prefer to not do harassment campaigns and instead talk about Vampire's Kiss.
Well, I think it's because you're just not interesting and you don't put any effort into any of your work. Again, like his podcast might have been able to be successful.
It's a bad thing, but it happens. And you're people are more scared now. It's probably not a thing. I feel like
if you actually realize that, look at me head.
completely unjustified to be thinking about that.
Well, that didn't work very well, did it, guys?
I'm so tired of rehashing the same fucking thing over and over again. When it comes to this situation, if I'm being honest with you, it's like, Jesus Christ, you know? Sorry.
Other thing I need to mention. There was a tier list. It was called the Who Can Say Habibi tier list. It was presented at TwitchCon as like a panel that was just meant to be lighthearted and fun. And Ethan Klein saw that, and he decided that it was anti-Semitic. When I first saw this tier list, I immediately knew what it was doing. I was like, oh, it's a play on the who has the Emperor pass.
Weird. Okay, guys, I gotta stop.
I mean, it was.
I gotta get to work.
An Arab person versus loves Sabra, and Sabra means like a Jew born in Israel.
We will see you
Jewish hummus. Like,
next time.
We know it's anti-Semitic. You know, you don't have to fucking cum all over yourself. Just be clear, you don't have to like fucking lose your mind and cum all over your pants and like. But that is what it is. I don't understand. That's definitely what it is. But okay.
Granted,
All right, guys.
Habibi is very different than the N-word.
See ya.
You say that I didn't know.
It is a cultural word amongst Arabic-speaking people.
As soon as I can figure
Muslim
out how to
people.
turn
But
this off.
That is a word that's used. So yes, it's meant to be a fun way that these
What the hell is a word?
Arab content creators